In January 2013, ELISA LAM, a 21-year-old Canadian student, set off on a solo trip across the West Coast. The first few days, she regularly contacted family and updated social media. She looked and sounded content. However, things took a turn for the worse on January 26 when LAM arrived in Los Angeles and checked into the Cecil Hotel. Originally, she was supposed to share a room with a few others, but her roommates complained she was behaving oddly, so she was forced to change rooms. Then, on January 31, ELISA LAM disappeared. Her posts on Facebook and Tumblr abruptly ceased. Her daily calls to her parents stopped without explanation. To speak in cliché, it seemed LAM had fallen off the face of the earth. Initially, there were no clues, no evidence. Hotel staff reported that LAM had been alone that day, but in good spirits. Other than that, nothing. Her face was on flyers across the city and her parents flew out to help the investigation. Soon, however, a strange video surfaced, a creepy piece of elevator footage that appeared to be the last time LAM was seen alive. It is an eerie video. From the start, LAM is behaving strangely and acting erratic. She seems agitated, wary, glancing around her as if she is being followed. When the door doesn't close, she glances out several times, looks both ways and darts to the elevator walls, cowering out of sight, but eyes still fixed on the hallway. Throughout the 4-minute video, LAM hops on and off the elevator several times. She frantically pushes buttons and puts her hands on her ears. She moves her hands in creepy, almost arcane motions and bows back and forth slightly. As the doors close again, LAM walks out. This is the last time she was seen alive. It went viral quickly, people dubbed it as having a horror movie-like feel. The video took on an even more sinister quality several weeks later. Hotel residents began to complain of low water pressure and strange tasting, discolored water. In February, a worker was sent to check out the hotel's water tanks, which lie suspended 10 feet over a heavily secured area with alarm systems in place. When they were opened, ELISA LAM's waterlogged corpse was found, 3 weeks after her disappearance. This was peculiar by itself. LAM would have had to have gruelingly hauled herself up to the tank, undress, and then plunge herself in along with her stuff. It's inarguably a weird, creepy case, but what is perhaps most horrifying is some of the parallels it draws to both real life and pop culture. One of the most talked about coincidences is the similarities between LAM's death and the 2005 horror movie Dark Water. The film is about the death of a young girl named Natasha, who was drowned in an apartment's rooftop water tank, similar to LAM's. Also unusual is the outbreak of tuberculosis following LAM's death. The name of the test used for diagnosing the disease is called LAM ELISA. Even the Cecil Hotel has its own mystery. It has a history of murder and suicide, and has hosted 2 serial killers. The police, after 4 months of investigation, ruled it an accidental drowning with bipolar depression, which she was known to have, as a significant condition. However, people have called into question the legitimacy of this. Why did it take 4 months to come to the conclusion? Why were authorities so evasive and obscure about LAM's death in general? Several theories have been proposed, ranging from demonic possession to psychedelic drug use, and from mental breakdown to a potential stalker. By every definition, it is creepy. If you're still listening, thank you for reaching at this point. This is my first story and I hope you will support me by giving this video a like and subscribe for more stories. Thank you so much.